So Linny, first of all then, I'll just touch on the last game out, obviously defeat to Bristol in the Allianz Cup. What were your thoughts on that game as a whole?
Yeah, look, the girls did us proud, and like I said before, it's what Prem Cup is about. It's just making sure that we're playing our youngsters, and fair play to Bristol. You know, they put a good show on, and it was the last 15-20 minutes where, you know, their bench coming off made impact and ours didn't there. But, you know, full credit to our youngsters playing in that game. Yeah,
like you say, those two real tough games against Saracens and then against Bristol, those girls will learn. It'll be an invaluable learning experience for them, won't it?
Yeah, definitely. You know, and you, like you just said there, you're playing against the Bristol, you're playing against the Saracens, strong opposition, and they can only learn from it. So definitely.
And obviously disappointed. Everyone wants silverware, everyone wants to get through, but also that cup is to blood those young players, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, definite, and I feel we have done that. You know, you're looking at the exposure some of those young girls, 19, 20-year-olds had against a strong front row against Bristol is a massive learning curve for them. So we're excited for the future.
And obviously there'll be a number of internationals back this weekend. Obviously they went really well in the Six Nations. Great to have them back involved, and great to have that sort of selection dilemma with the girls that were playing really well in the Cherry and White and the girls that were playing really well for their international teams as well.
Yeah, it is definite. You know, and we had a week off last week just to let the girls you know, regenerate and refreshen up and getting ready for a big 5 weeks. And starting Loughborough this weekend away, and it's going to, we know it's going to be a massive squad effort, and we've got a huge 5 weeks coming up, and it's just about bringing those girls back in and getting excited for Loughborough.
And I guess when the girls coming back in, they're well, some of them so experienced and some of them in just such high form as well. Probably doesn't take them long to bed back in here at Gloucester-Hartpury, does it?
No, it doesn't, you know, and as soon as they've come in today, it's been lovely. Back into the Gloucester-Hartpury way, and you've got the likes of Zoe and Mo, you know, they're great leaders on the field, off the field. And then you've got youngsters like Cecilia Tuipolatu, who's just come into her own in the Six Nations, and that confidence, everything going into our games going up into the semi-final is huge for us.
And you saw that even during the tournament. Obviously the girls, both ways, the girls turned up to watch the girls play in the cup, and obviously the Gloucester-Hartpury girls went to see them as well. So that sort of team spirit just shone through even when the girls weren't in the Gloucester-Hartpury camp.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we know we take a lot of pride in our camp, and the girls work hard for each other on and off the pitch, and like you just said there, you can clearly see that, you know, that they care. That's the key thing, that all the girls care for each other, and we all know it's going to be a 45-man squad going into this final few weeks.
Yeah, and in terms of this week then, Loughborough, they're always a tough challenge, aren't they?
Yeah, they definitely are, you know, and they've got some good talent there. You look at Chloe Rowley, who had a really good Six Nations with Scotland. She's a massive threat there. Helena Rowland coming back for the Red Roses. She's always going to be a massive threat. And then they've got a really good forward pack. So, you know, we're not going to take Loughborough lightly. They're a good outfit, and we're expecting a good challenge.
And last time we met, obviously, the 46-12 win, but they caused us a lot of problems, didn't they? And probably didn't show the whole story of the game.
Yeah, you know, and 46-12, that's gone. It's what we're looking into this week. A lot of those girls are coming away with some confidence and momentum from the Six Nations, Scotland especially picking up 2 wins, and they've got a lot of Scottish girls in there. So a lot of their youngsters were playing in the Prem Cup. They had a really good win against Harlequins, 46-12. So look, you know, what happened in that result at our place has gone now. It's what we're going to be doing on Sunday.
Yeah, and obviously with the closing few games of the season and then the playoffs coming up, every game's massive for the result and for momentum as well.
Yeah, definite. You know, momentum's such a massive word in sport, and it gets floated about a lot, but you just can't explain how good momentum is going into camp and getting those winning ways, but making sure we get small wins in everything that we do, definitely.
And it'll be good to pick up both some points and some momentum before that Kingsholm clash here on Sunday the 21st, won't it?
Yeah, very exciting. You know, Harlequins, they're a good side, and they've got a lot of red roses. But yeah, we got the eye on Loughborough this Sunday, but playing at Kingsholm against Harlequins, is we can't wait for it on 21st of May, so it should be special.